Today, we're going to find out the 8 items that come up when selling your house in Chicago and where you can save some money. Hi guys. We've bought and sold over 20 houses the past 12 months and are on pace to keep on growing. So we know a little bit about costs eating into your bottom line. Buyer beware. In real estate, there's the number someone sells their house for, then there's the number the person actually puts in their pocket. 2 very different things. You can vote now on our poll up here, and if you wait until the end of the video, I'll reveal what, on average, someone loses when selling a house in Chicago, Illinois, and the surrounding suburbs. A lot of people don't know that in most all real estate deals, the seller pays the agent commission for both the buyer and the seller, which is usually 3% on each side. On a $200,000 house, that comes out to $12,000 less you're able to put in your pocket. Even if you're trying to save money and list the property yourself, you will still have to pay the buyer's agent 3%, even if you offer, say, much less or even none. Don't be surprised if you don't get very many showings. Close to 90% of buyers have an agent they work with, so this is not a fee you can get away from. But try to ask for 2.5% from your agent when you're selling. Never know what will happen. One of the most overlooked costs is that of holding costs before you sell. It's not uncommon for a house to be on the market to sell for 1 to 3 months, then another 1 to 2 months to wait for financing to go through. Unfortunately, it's not uncommon to have financing fall through. Then the whole process begins all over again. Mortgage payments, property taxes, utilities, HOA fees, insurance, it all adds up very quickly. Some real estate agents refuse to list a house unless it's show ready. At the minimum, you'll need to clean and remove items that create clutter. Likely put on a fresh coat of paint and new carpet. All of these tasks cost, and if nothing else, it costs you time. Time is valuable as well, right? Remember, the less you do, the less you can expect to get for your house. It's a trade-off. The property is finally closed and you are ready to get this over with. But wait. There's one last fee to take a little more money out of your takeaway. Closing costs. The lawyer you use, the title company hosting the closing, the city for transfer stamps, everyone wants a piece of the pie at this point. Buyers usually request a lot of the smaller ticket items such as inspection fees, transfer taxes, and their part of the closing costs are taken care of by the seller. On top of that, anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 cash back at closing is often requested. And in the Chicago market, especially with FHA buyers, that is often given. Don't think someone's going to buy your perfect house without a proper inspection being done. And you can be sure that these inspectors find everything. They're paid to uncover the smallest of deficiencies, and buyers in this market want it all, so be prepared to fix all requests or give them a credit for deficient items. Less money at closing. Picture yourself having all your ducks in a row and ready to move on and be done with this house. Then, right before closing, the appraisal comes in below what you're selling it for. Back to the drawing board, because when you sell to someone who is financing their house through a bank, the bank will not lend on that house unless it meets or exceeds the appraisal value. Time to renegotiate and lower the price down. Which means your bottom line just got lowered. Again, Illinois is one of the states that has homeowners pay property taxes in arrears. What this means is you pay for time already passed. So when you sell your house, it is customary in Illinois to pay the taxes for the time you've owned the house. If you recall, when you purchased the house, you likely received a credit from the seller. This will also need to be given by you when you sell. Notice a reoccurring theme here? Hoping you're considering all your costs to sell your Chicago house before you put it on the market. And this is while several months up to a full year have elapsed. When you sell to us at Windy City Solutions, you don't have to fix or even clean anything. Don't have to worry about the appraisal coming in at price because, luckily for you, we don't even get appraisals. 1 or maybe 2 of our team members will walk through the house, give it a once-over, and then you're done. With our all-cash offer, we can take care of all the above fees and get you moving on your way on the date that you choose. If you guessed 15 to 20%, you're correct. There are many variables here, but the underlying point is the amount you sell a house for is far from the amount you end up putting in your pocket. Not to mention the extra time and headaches. Sometimes it's money you pay for leading up to the sale, and sometimes it's money taken out directly at the closing table. If you would like to see a full itemized list of all the things we've talked about today, see the link below